Today, we're on the scene with the Sultan himself. The people have expressed concern about the new factories you have built and the waste they produce. There are many speculations floating around about their possible environmental repercussions. What do you have to say about these concerns?
Well, these factories will bring about a new technological age for Temasek. I admit they do produce quite a bit of waste. But as the saying goes, there can't be progress without sacrifice.
I did it! I can save the people with this!
It seems that the Mecha has arrived on the scene. What is that? Hang Nadim seems to be piloting it.
Track him down. Unfortunately, the brave young hero has died due to injuries he sustained in his valiant battle against the Garzilla. To commemorate his efforts, we will name this very hill Red Hill, to remember his courage and fiery spirit. His contributions to Temasek will surely be remembered for generations to come.
Long ago, the land of Temasek was once ruled by the uneven hand of a sultan. Though he was of royal breed, his actions had been anything but noble, as he neglected his people. Left in poverty, his subjects succumbed to a poor livelihood. Until a sorcerer from Pasai, by the name of Tunjana Khatib, sailed the fearsome seas to aid them in their plight. Using magic, he enchanted the land by nursing the sick back to health and providing food for those in hunger. He gave hope to the kingdom, and they rejoiced over their new savior. However, when word of him reached the Sultan, he became livid. His advisors planted a seed of jealousy in his mind, whispering how his people would deem him unfit for the throne. Struck with bitterness in his heart, the Sultan wanted the sorcerer gone. Tunjana Khatib was forcefully taken and dragged to the coastline, his hands bound by chains, while his legs broken by canes. He begged for mercy, but the Sultan silenced him. Angered, he let out a curse that would forever haunt Temasek.
Oh Sultan, I have only helped the very people you have forsaken. For a Sultan that is unfit to rule the land, calamity will befall unto it.
The guard stabbed the blade into his body and threw him into the sea. The trees began to echo the curse, driving the Sultan mad. A storm began to brew, and as the waves rose, so did the creatures of the sea. Frozen in fear, the Sultan watched the horror unfold as garfishes began attacking his land. They pierced through the people's bodies, littering the scene with bloodied remains. Who will save us now? The people of Temasek cried.
Breaking news! A sudden outbreak of a virus is turning humans into gar-like fish monsters. The virus has been named Garvid. The head scientist, Dr. Maharaja, is now live on TV to show the progress of his cure. Hang Nadim, an aspiring scientist, watches the test. Disaster struck as the cure made the garfish more aggressive. It breaks free, attacking the reporter. However, Maharaja managed to escape in the chaos. Shocked by the events, Hang Nadim decides to continue researching on his own cure. With his dying breath, Hang Nadim utters, "This is but the first variant."
Hello, I am the spirit of Hang Nadim, and this is my story. A long time ago, our seas were filled with swordfish. One day, the swordfish started attacking our village. They killed our fishermen and destroyed our boats. Unable to defend ourselves, we escaped from the waters and cried out for someone to save us. Fortunately, the Sultan heard our plea and ordered his soldiers to attack the swordfish. We believed that we were saved and the village would be free. However, there were just too many swordfish. The soldiers were defeated, leaving more lives to be claimed by the swordfish. When all seemed lost, I had the idea to build a wall along the coast made of banana trees. I shared my idea with the king, hoping that it might help us. Thankfully, my idea succeeded, and the swordfish stuck themselves into the wall, leaving them to die and saving our village. The villagers celebrated this joyous victory, giving me gifts and singing praises. But the Sultan did not join in on the celebrations. He grew jealous that I was being worshipped as a hero. Later that night, the Sultan came up to my house on the hill and killed me. My blood flowed down the hill, coloring the ground into a deep red. And that is the story of Bukit Merah.
A tragic murder had occurred last night. A red hail was formed by the blood of the victim, Hang Nadim. The victim was found dead in his home located at Bukit Merah. If you recall, he was the boy who saved hundreds of lives during the garfish attack last week. Netizens were upset about the news and demanded justice for the poor innocent boy.
Test, this is Detective K. I will be taking case 14, the murder of Hang Nadim. Time check, 11 AM. I just arrived at the murder site. Oh my, it's a mess. A weapon! Interesting. It has a unique carving of the royal crest. And there's shoe prints everywhere. They belong to a brand of shoes which is popular amongst the middle class. Oh, a torn piece of real and expensive silk. Bring it back for a DNA test. Is the murderer from the royal family? What does he have against Hang Nadim? Let me have a look at the victim's autopsy report. Victim was stabbed multiple times in the back. Citizens, did you witness anything suspicious recently?
I heard Hang Nadim scream last night at around 10 o'clock.
Have killed him. Maybe it's the neighbor who he quarreled with
these
last week.
people. Come see. Yesterday I overheard two men arguing and I recorded secretly.
He stole my spotlight! I want him dead!
But sir, he's only a child.
This is a new lead! The recording, the evidence, all fits into the profile of the advisor. He could have stolen the royal dagger, and the shoe prints were his, as he belongs to the middle class. The advisor wears clothes made of silk too. It can't be wrong. Even the recording contains his voice. We have detained the advisor, but something's missing. It's as if the dagger was left there on purpose. There must be a mastermind, and I think I have an idea who it might be.
My fellow schoolmates, I'm honored to even consider for this role. I trust in your votes as to who should be your head prefect.
You should vote for me, because I have never let you down before and thus I am suited for head prefect.
Everyone, we need to act upon this quickly. I would like all IT personnel to follow me to the school server room now.
Both of you, please absolve this immediately, and whoever's victorious will be the next head prefect.
What are you doing? You're doing it wrong!
We have a crisis on our hands. Stop being so self-involved.
Dad, why didn't you do something? Why did you let Hang Nadim solve the garfish virus?
I'm sorry, but there was nothing I could do.
If you don't get rid of Hang Nadim, I'm not coming home.
Please don't be like this. Alright. Get rid of Hang Nadim. I have an idea.
Congrats on your victory. I just wanted to apologize for my behavior that day.
That's nice of you. I'm glad that I have helped.
In the ancient past of Singapura, there was only peace and tranquility. However, it was broken when garfishes caused chaos on the shoreline. The garfish's snout struck fear. Many brave soldiers stayed back to defend their land. Alas, they were doomed to lose the battle against the wave of garfishes. It was then that Hang Nadim and his advisor suggested their plans. The Sultan ultimately decides to take up Hang Nadim's banana trunk idea. The banana trunks made a successful, impenetrable defense. It resulted in a complete victory. The villagers celebrated, congratulating Hang Nadim for his quick wit, all except the Sultan and his advisor. Filled with envy, they both hatched a plan. Hang Nadim was killed in cold blood, leaving the hills stained in maroon. This is why the hill was called Bukit Merah, meaning Red Hill.
Currently, there have been ongoing swordfish attacks. Scientists reckon that this has to do with a malfunction in the AI systems.
Sire, whatever shall we do with the swordfish attacks?
Tell them to engage fire.
Sire, our efforts are in vain. Our people are dying.
Sir, I know how to help. Please.
Silence. Let me think. Commence the shield.
Sire, the fishes broke the shield. We're doomed.
Sire, please let me help. I know what to do.
Fine.
Banana stems combined with my trusty red chemical enhancer. This will ensure that our chemically enhanced banana stems remain stable.
What do we do with Hang Nadim, sire? What if he tries to expose that we had stolen his credit?
We kill him.
Any last words?
Why?
Police are still investigating the cause of the Red Hill. Witnesses reported that first blood sightings were seen this morning. We are still on the lookout for possible suspects.